Hello. Welcome, folks. You might you might realize something's a little different this time. What with the full screen over here as opposed to the usual. Because we figured it'd be a little easier to see what's going on this way. Honestly, if it comes down to it, we might drop the Fugi as well today. Hello and welcome, everyone. Hello to our beautiful wife. Hello, Lithwin. Hello, Whisper the Deep. Hello, Grape. And hello, Nimblebubble. Welcome. So, we're going to start by saying that there's a fair chance we spend a good amount of today sitting here doing nothing. There is a chance, it's very possible, we stand here and our party doesn't fill and we stand here for 5 hours. It's possible. But that's okay. That's the price we pay for our journey here into fighting Alexander in the Epic of Alexander. So, if we had connections and resources, we would have pulled a team together for this, but we're diving in on our own here. Which is say we're recruiting. If folks wanted to join us, we've made it onto Aether. We're currently located on Cactuar. If people felt like joining us. Or attempting to go crazy. One of those. One of those two. We play it by ear here. Sorry, Honeybear, that's just how it goes. Skeletons. I love and cherish you, Honeybear, but you're going in the dungeon for 10,000 years, and the skeletons will be the ones punishing you. The dungeon itself is kind of the punishment here. So you're growing in the dungeon for 10,000 years. I don't know what to tell you. No. That's not how dungeon works. That's not how dungeon works. You don't get a dungeon bindle. You can't just leave it. That's not how dungeon works. That's not how it works. Dungeons don't work like that. You can't just say yes. That's not how they work. Why do you think you think the dungeon gets Wi-Fi? No. You can't just leave the dungeon. No. That's not how it works. That's not how dungeons work. This dungeon got an AC. It's kind of more here. The dungeon doesn't have an AC. And you don't have... There is no dungeon bindle. You can't just leave the dungeon. I don't know what kind of dungeon you're picturing I've got down there, but it's like an old stone dungeon. What kind of dungeon are you running? A dungeon is for punishment. A dungeon is not for a good time hangout. What do you mean, Sabrina? Fine, everyone's complaining about it so much. You want to give me shit for it? All right, nobody's going in the dungeon. Fine, nobody gets to go in the dungeon. Okay, we're closing the dungeon off. Nobody gets to go in the dungeon. Well, you've got a lot of nothing in that dungeon now. No! Nobody's sealed in the dungeon. Nobody's in the dungeon. You're not in the dungeon anymore. Buy more bombs or not. There's no tool advancement in the dungeon. It's not... This isn't The Legend of Zelda. You're not sealed in the dungeon. I thought you just left the dungeon, huh? Can you let us in the dungeon? No, because you all complained. You all complained about my dungeon. Do you want to be in the dungeon or out of the dungeon, Honey Bear? None of you get to hang out with the skeletons. Sure, get out of the dungeon. Street, can I get in the dungeon? No! Nobody can get in the dungeon. Nobody is going in the dungeon. You open the damn dungeon door to let our wife out, and that's it, okay? No one goes in the dungeon. No one gets to hang out with the skeletons. Yes, you can leave the dungeon. Get out of the dungeon. You're not going in. No, stop. You're not going in the dungeon. Stop this. Stop this at once. I'm going to the now sealed again dungeon. No, damn it. You're not allowed in the dungeon. Stay out of the dungeon. No, get out of the dungeon, damn it. Everyone was mean about the dungeon and complained about the dungeon, so nobody gets to go in the dungeon. Get out. Get out. I'm gonna fucking cast my magic spells. I'm gonna warp you out of the damn dungeon. Okay? So you can't just walk in. Get out of the dungeon. There's nothing down there. Except skeletons. At least 3... There were no creepers in the dungeon. There's just skeletons. There's no creepers down there. This isn't Minecraft. It's my dungeon. What is wrong with you? There's some skeletons in the dungeon. Get out of there. Get out. Don't harass my skeletons. Just normal dead bones? I mean, they're living skeletons. They're alive. They have a sword and sometimes they get a shitty wooden shield. They're there to torment. No, we didn't. We don't have a Minecraft dungeon. You can't just say that. It's a regular dungeon. Okay? It's a regular dungeon. It's got a couple skeletons down there. Their job is mostly to torment the prisoners. It's not a Minecraft dungeon. And the dungeon's not there to have a fun time. The dungeon's not a playground. It's a dungeon. It's there as a punishment. Stop drawing aggro on my skeletons, Grape. They're my fucking skeletons. Stop that. Don't harass them. Get out of my dungeon. Get out of there. Thought it was a sexy punishment. No, that's just your assumption. You just assumed. It's not a sexy punishment. It's a regular punishment. Who the hell threatens a sexy punishment of 10,000 years in the dungeon? That's on you. There's nothing sexual happening in the dungeon. It's the skeletons. Could be a Minecraft dungeon. It's not a Minecraft dungeon. I have shitty wood shields. I said they had swords. They only sometimes have the shitty wood shields. Because normally people aren't down there for They're not down there for loot. They're not down there for adventure. They're down there because they're being punished. So the skeletons don't need really fancy stuff. You can't sue me. Don't. You did not trip in the dungeon. Your teeth are fine. Skeletons are flirting with you. Don't flirt with my skeletons. If I had known this was going to be such a pain in the ass, I wouldn't have set up a dungeon. I wouldn't have had this dungeon set up. Fuck. This sucks. Hi, Shuki. Hi, Shuki. Welcome. We're having problems, which is to say, everyone keeps trying to go hang out in our dungeon and making a lot of assumptions about our dungeon. But it's just a regular dungeon with some regular skeletons, and they're not allowed. How would you even know that, Honey Bear? You're not in the dungeon anymore. Unless you, did you open the dungeon door and go back in? I don't know. You all are making a lot of assumptions about our dungeon and its purpose and what it's there for. And the dungeon's it's not very nice. It's plain stone walls. Okay? It's normal stone walls. It's a normal dungeon. It's a regular dungeon. I got a couple skeletons down there. The Donkey Kong theme for some reason. It's not that kind of dungeon, damn it. It's not a Donkey Kong dungeon. There's no music playing down there at all. It's just a dungeon. It's a torture room. It's to torment prisoners. It's not a weird sexy. It's not a sex dungeon. It's not a Minecraft dungeon. There's no creepers down there. I heard beautiful music. I don't know what that's all about then. Because it wasn't me. It's had wizard kissing his sister in your dungeon? Who the fuck is that? You're telling me there's freak perverts down in my dungeon too? Ah, what the fuck? Have you done tea before? A little bit. A couple years ago we did prog on the first phase, and we made it through the first phase, roughly. So, that said, we're putting this up as a fresh prog party because we don't really remember what we're doing for that. But, yeah, mostly what's been happening so far this stream is that we've spent 20 minutes being tormented about our dungeon. Yeah, that visual guide was sure something. And yeah, it is sure something. It is a hell of a fight. Listen, our dungeon's fine. It's just everyone's being mean about the dungeon and making weird assumptions and acting like it's our fault that they made the weird assumptions about our dungeon. And there's perverts down there, apparently, as well. It is a sex dungeon? No, it is not a sex dungeon. The perverts aren't supposed to be there. They're like an infestation. I'm gonna have to call a fumigator. If there's perverts down there, then my skeletons aren't doing their job. Because their job is to not do that. Remember, that's my dungeon. I'm gonna call it the rat dungeon. She turned into a vulture? That's scary. That's scary. You gotta stop doing that. Why are you in the dungeon again? I let you out of the dungeon. Why are you back in there? What are you doing back there? Oh. Just hanging out in Alexander here. Enjoying the weather. Like we said, warning, this stream might wind up being us sitting here for hours doing nothing. The longer I got on my view. Hi, Marty! Marty, if you would like to come join us, we're on Aether right now, if you're able to get in. Our wife is now DMing us to be let out of the dungeon that we already let her out of. I'm getting you all out of this dungeon, and then I'm sealing the dungeon forever so that no one's fucking weird about my dungeon. The door is open. You're just choosing not to walk out. I didn't put the giant spider down there. That's scary. That shit's scary. Why don't you deal with that? Oh, we change our chat cover every once in a while, Marty. This is the newest version of it. It does have text that goes with it. Here. Alright. While we're sitting here chilling and not doing much, we're gonna go ahead and, well, alright. We're down a person, but that's alright. That's alright. We'll be putting the PF back up in a moment, because it's gonna need a refresh anyways. There we go. What would you even do if I gave you 85 million gil? I would go and I'd buy a sugar glider mount off of the dang market board. That's what I would do, Marty. If you gave me 85 million gil, I'd buy that sugar glider that you're seeing on screen right now.